Hi guys, so today we're at Kilcowan Graveyard and I've never actually been here before, so we're going to just take a look around and see what's in here. Right, so here we have Anastasia Cahill, and Anastasia died in 1946. And her daughter is here as well, Katie, and she died October 1950. And two little white crosses there. And we have Marion Goff, and Marion died in, I think it's 1941, and it looks like Marion was only 29 years of age. And we can see there a burial mound. We have Peter O'Grady here. Died in 1919, aged 50. His wife Mary, who died in 1933, aged 59. Their children, Michael, who died in 1915, aged just 19. Mary Kate, who died in 1919, aged 17. Catherine May, who died September 1973, aged 62. And I think that's Catherine's husband, William. 1981, age 72. And then we have Peter, who died the 25th of May 2018, aged 82. And he's interred in Community Cemetery in St John of God, Stillorgan, Dublin. And we can see here the ruins of a church. We have a white cross here with Mary Ellen O'Neill, who died in 1923, and she was just 5. And with her grandparents, Catherine and James O'Neill. So Mary Ellen was just a little girl. Loving memory of her parents, William and Mary Lee, and their sons Michael, Patrick, and their daughter Margaret Jeffers. No dates there at all. And we can see here a marker, and someone has left flowers on it. And actually just in front of us here we have more burial mounds, and someone has left flowers in all of them. And I see this one here, a little mound of stones. So this is a child's car here, and I believe this is part of, it's a cross, it says peace on it. And I believe that that is German for police. So I'm not too sure if it's a child or who's buried there. And you can see those burial mounds again. Pray for the soul of Patrick Hayes, Mount Cross, who died July the 28th, 1915. Age 17 years, I think that says. So that's Patrick. And I've just noticed in here one of the stones, well, we've found several of them, and it's a balance stone or a balloon stone, most often used inside church for holy water. And that could be another marker there. And this is Margaret O'Neill. Died in 1948, age 59, her husband, who died in 1972. Their daughter died in 1957. And there's I think it's Kathleen died in 1957, and Kathleen's daughter, who died then just 4 months old. It's hard to read there, but I don't want to disturb the pot. So it's not a very big graveyard. And we see, I think it's James Wall here. And James died, I think it's 1961 maybe. And Catherine is there as well, 1944. Catherine was 65. And this is William Parle, I think it is. And I think it looks like 1596, but it's, I'd imagine 1796. And William was 84. And there's a 1779 there as well, and 50 years. And that could be maybe Anastasia there. Now, we have another burial marker here. And plenty of what look like burial mounds. We come to this cross here, and it's John Codd, who died in, I think that's 1791. And then Nicholas. And Nicholas died in 1930, and Ellen 1953. And Patrick then in 1955, I think it is. So you can see there's not much remaining of the church with this doorway and some of the end wall. I'll just have a look in here before we go out around. These look like I can read these, and it's here lieth the body. And there's an 14 maybe. The rest is very hard to read. And it's L-O-N-G, long maybe? John something long. And 1814. And possibly age 71. Lovely little cross, look at that. It's very sunny and warm today, so the sun is somewhat of a hindrance reading the stones. Catch and burn here anyway. Who departed this life March 1859, age 66. Her husband James, there's 1859, her husband James, who died July the 9th, 1870, aged, that's probably 80 years. Son John, who died 1914, I think it is, aged 83. His wife Anne, who died November, I think that's 1914 possibly. And their grandson David Byrne, who died October the 24th, 1921, aged 46. Margaret Byrne, who died the 6th of May, 1945, aged 72. James, husband of Margaret, died the 23rd of November, 1953, aged 88. So good ages there. And that's what's left of the wall. But this graveyard is definitely cared for, and someone is remembering the older graves. And this is O'Neill, maybe Patrick O'Neill. We have an 1893 there, and his mother Mary, maybe 1895. Sister Margaret, 1927. And his wife Mary, 1936, and brother William, and I think that's 1936 there. Here lieth the body of Robert Lofter, who departed this life, and that looks like 1743. And it looks like James is here as well, who departed this life September 28, 1779, and he was 57 years old. I'm not sure, you'll pick that up with the sun. This is James Keating, and he died 1911, aged 70 years, and his wife Catherine Keating, who died 1932, I think it is, aged 77. We have this one, which is faced the opposite way, but here lieth the body of Reverend James Wickham, departed the life May 17th, 1797, aged 72, Lord have mercy on his soul. And that's very, for its age, you can read it really well. We just make our way now to the back, and we see a tombstone, but no writing at all visible. And I'm just going to make my way up here. Just a few headstones we missed. So here lieth the body of Thomas. I'm not sure of his surname, maybe Wall or Walsh, who departed this life in 1795, I think it is. And he was 83, I think it was. And the rest I just can't make out. Lord have mercy on his soul. 1795 for sure. and this one, and it's Hayes. So here we have William Hayes of Duncormac, who died in Boston, America in 1853, I think it is, aged 37. His daughter Mary, who died 28 September 1869, and his wife Ellen, who died October 1875, and it looks like she was 58. Also his children, Ellen and Anastasia, who died, and then there's who died young, it says Young, who died young, but there's no dates for Ellen or Anastasia. So that's Boston, America, for William Hayes. So just to draw you to the attention of detail here, and that is actually the Sacred Heart. And we can see the white, the orange, the black lichen moss, or the fungus that grows on these graves, or these headstones. And there must have been something else up here at some stage as well. So Boston. And we have erected by John Moore, I think it is, Rathangan, for James Moore. 18, I'm not sure whether it's 1884 maybe, or 64, and then there's another 1866 there as well. And those burial mounds, as you can see. We've Alice Shannon here, Barntown, 1949, aged 58. And a little cross. But no, can't read that one. And this is Nicholas Phillips, NT, 1856 to 1916. His wife, Miss Catherine Phillips, NT, 1861 to 1935. And their sons, Thomas Phillips, 1895 to 1924 in the USA. Edward Phillips, 1890 to 1957 in England. Michael Phillips, I think it's 81 to 1959, and I think that says Dublin. Lawrence Phillips, New York. Richard Phillips and John Phillips, and I think that says Connecticut. So all the Phillips all over the world. Well-travelled family. We make our way down to the last few headstones and some markers. I'll come to this one first. This is Matthew Bulger, 1892, aged 53. His wife Mary, 1928, aged 90. Their son James, 1917, aged 55. Mary Quinn, 1951, aged 85. Elizabeth Moran, 1948, aged 69. And James Quinn, 1958, aged 90. And lovely designs on the top of that one as well. And this iron, like a cross, I suppose. So we have Mary Furlong, the 10th of April, 1825 to 1897. Nicholas, 1825 to 1888. Also, oh wow, 3 grandchildren who died young. That's very sad. Bridget Furlong, 1865 to 1921. Her husband Lawrence, 1869 to 1941. And their daughter Alice, 1900s to 1951. Her husband John then, 1900s to 1961. So they lost 3 grandchildren. It's very sad. And this is Goff's. Private John Goff, 1876 to 1959, Royal Irish Regiment, Jubbulpore and Mau, India. Transvaal, South Africa, Boer War, 1893 to 1905. And his wife Mary Nee Cullison, 1877 to 1944, and deceased members of the Goff family's sheep house, Bridgetown. And Bridgetown is not too far away from where we are today. So there's a lot of history there for Private John Goff. So we're nearly at the end of our little walk around, and I can see 17, maybe 65 there. Age 60. The body of Bart Furlong, I think it is. And then the rest is sunken into the ground. And besides Bart, or Bert maybe, we have I think it's Mary, possibly Mary Furlong, 27th, May the 27th, and we have a 1799 here. And also her mother Mary, age 61, October, oh sorry, it's October the 13th, 1807, age 61. And her husband Patrick is there as well, and he was 72. And we have right at the bottom there 1817. We have another marker here, and the last few graves. John Furlong, 1952. His daughter Elizabeth, 1932, just aged. She was only a baby, aged 2. And his wife Mary, 1975, aged 86. And this is Margaret Furlong, and it's 1940, aged 35, and her husband Lawrence, 1986, aged 81. I come across the last one here, and this is William Morn, September 1954, aged 43, and his wife Mary, January 1967, aged 72. And a few more burial mounds with stones for their markers. I don't think I seen this one. It's Kathleen Whelan, 1932, aged just 5. Oh, and her brother Noel, who died 2 years later in 1934, aged just 1. And then their parents, Mary Kate, who died in 1966, aged 68. And their daddy then, Paddy, 1968, aged 82. So 2 little kids there, Kathleen and Noel. Certainly not forgotten, and their parents. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. God bless.